Hey, welcome back to the channel. How's it going? Hopefully everyone is doing well this week, but I haven't had a chance to do one of these in a while, so I thought we're due for another one. We're going to go over some of the more recent news topics in the sports world and get caught up on what's going on out there. As we know, most of the major leagues in the U.S. football, basketball, NBA, NFL, MLB, college sports have all been shut down since the coronavirus outbreak. And some exciting things have happened. We'll start off with the NBA. They're looking into plans at restarting the season, possibly a restart or some other forms of trying to get back into it with all teams at the same location in Disney World in Florida. So, from what I can tell, they are looking into doing a couple different variations of this, with one option being that they will just straight up resume the season from where they left off with all the teams, and then after that, host a play-in tournament. The second, straight to the playoffs. So regular season ended straight to the playoffs with either a play-in tournament or a group stage type, similar to a lot of esports leagues or the World Cup. And the last, another option, resume the regular season with all 30 teams and then go straight into the playoffs. Other proposals out there, just a wide open playoff. So with the knockout round, kind of like March Madness style, everyone's seeded into there. Other ideas, starting in playoffs with just a certain number of teams. So if your team, someone like the Warriors or someone else who are just completely out of the picture, don't have them come back. Don't risk any injuries, any risk of exposure to corona or anything else, and just have them stay home. So it's really interesting, but obviously they are looking into a lot of options, probably more than the couple common ones that we've seen being reported on. So I just think it's interesting to see what they're doing to try to get back. It would be pretty cool to see them all in one place, and kind of like the Olympics, right? Where all the countries, all the athletes, the teams, the staff, all in one place for a couple weeks, and to just crank out the season, kind of like a training camp for all the teams. But yeah, as a Lakers fan myself, it was a bit sad to see the season come to an end, especially if your team was possibly in contention for a championship. So, it obviously we want to make sure that they're doing this safely, and if they are doing anything, we're not going to have half of the NBA get coronavirus as they try to restart the league. So definitely have to be smart and safe about this, and don't want to rush it back. I know we all would love to have sports, college football, and the NFL season is right around the corner. Don't want to rush that back, but I know a lot of people would be pretty sad to miss out on the start of that. So I guess we just have to wait and see. It is exciting to hear some more people talk about reopening plans. I'm sure this has been in the works for months. They've probably been working on this for, ever since the season was suspended. But yeah, we just have to wait and see what happens. But hold up, we're going to take a timeout and try to get a Grand Slam here. Let's go. I've been pretty successful. I've gotten 2 Grand Slams in like the past 2 months. So let's see if we can go for it. Oh, let's go. Straight to right field. We're going to clear the wall. 396 feet. That's a sign. Lakers going to win the title. Clear them all. 5-0 up on the Heroes. Let's smash that like button. for that Grand Slam. Another one in the bucket. Let's go. Let's get hyped. Let's get hyped about basketball, baseball 9. I'm here for it. I'm definitely all in. Okay. Now, as I was saying, yeah, we're getting back into some other news articles, and I just think I actually haven't watched ESPN for a while now. I don't think I've turned it on since sports got canceled. But just looking through the website and following them on social media, it's just they're really stressed for content. It seems like every other day is another article, another post about comparing Michael Jordan, LeBron James, who's the best blank of all time. What if blank did blank? What if LeBron played in the NFL? Things that have already been talked to death, but they're really struggling out there. Another article ranking NFL QB commitment in 2020. How married are all 32 teams to their starters? This is like BuzzFeed. The ESPN has turned into BuzzFeed with nothing else to do. They might as well start making quizzes. We'll determine your favorite NFL team by ranking your top 5 sports or whatever. But anyways, let's go on to some other news. Moving on from basketball into football, NFL. We see here that they recently had a meeting as we hit another one deep center field. 445. It's gone. But as we were saying, another one. The NFL has gotten rid of the pass interference review rule. It is now dead. It was here for a season after some pretty controversial calls in the 2018 season. They brought it back. They brought in this new system, and it looks like it didn't work well. I know a lot of people still complain about the calls, and we're going to lift one up. I like that angle down the left field line, just right of the pole. Let's go. We got this. We are on a roll. But yeah, a lot of people still did not like the new system. There was a lot of discrepancies between what was called on the field, the replay booth. So I guess they just decided to scrap it. We're back to square one. It's not easy. Speaking as I reffed just a little bit flag football, but it's not easy being out there. Even if they are professional referees, that's all they know. They've been trained. Might be a part-time job, but they're the best of the best. Making those decisions, especially on the highest level, where game speed is so quick. It's just a hard thing to do. I probably wouldn't want to have that job. But with that said, obviously they are one of the best at their jobs, and we would expect them to be able to obviously make the right calls every time, but that's not going to happen as long as you have human referees. There are going to be errors. So I do wonder what they will do to try to address this problem in the future. But it looks like for now the replay system is dead. RIP. It's come and gone. They might try to bring it back in some shape or form. So that's wait to be seen. But other than that, moving on to baseball now. A little bit of sad news. I mean, with the minor league, a lot of players and staff, minor league staff players are getting cut or temporarily put on hold because obviously there's no revenue even for the major league teams. So it's going to be hard to kind of try to pay for those farm systems. So with the discussion of getting the majors back and other sports, I think minor leagues might be a little bit harder. They bring in less revenue. It's a lot more players and staff, and they make a lot less. So if anything, these are the people that are going to be most impacted. I know earlier this week, there were new proposals in the MLB between Players Association and the league about how they're going to try to mitigate the lost revenue with either cuts in players' salaries, trying to limit the cuts to those making, the league minimum, and cutting a little bit more off of the top superstars, guys making $20-30 million a year. So it seems like for minor league players, at least, the money that even players in the league minimum, minor league players are making way less than that. And it's, for a lot of them, they're still trying to make their way up to the majors. Baseball's obviously a big part of their life, but it's not something that's guaranteed depending on where you are. So it really sucks for them, and it sucks for all the organizations and all those fans out there. But it looks like from this article on ESPN that it's going to be unlikely for those leagues to get started pretty soon. Just depending on what happens and how this whole pandemic thing plays out. So, quick rundown of the news. I think in soccer, I didn't really look into this as much, but I read something real quick. Premier League is getting back soon. So, soccer fans out there, I know they've already played some games without spectators earlier this month. So on that side of things, if you're a soccer fan, football fan out there, soccer is back. Personally, I don't watch, not a huge soccer fan, so nothing for me to tune into. But hey, sports is sports. We're back slowly but surely. But that just wraps it up this week for my summary. We're going to continue playing this game. It looks like we're holding on to a shutout right now. Going to try to extend the lead, hit some more home runs if you guys want to stick around. But if not, have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the weekend. And we're going to get into this gameplay. Man, I've noticed I've hit a lot to just deep center. Yeah, it's weird without sports. It's like, I'm just going to, maybe I'll just start streaming a Baseball 9 channel. We're going live at Baseball 9. I'll just commentate the games, make up some storylines, pretend this is the real deal because it's all we've got. It's all we've got. Live sports, I guess, live sports on Twitch/YouTube. Speaking of live sports, I'm trying to live stream at least once a week now on Twitch and YouTube, twitch.tv/Offtheheazy, youtube.com/Offtheheazy. The same channel's up there. I'll try to make a post when I go live, but follow me on those channels if you want to be a part of the live stream. We had one last week, pretty successful. Really love it when I get to interact with you guys live and just hang out, answer any questions, but just hang out, play the game. And if you guys are playing any other games you want me to try out, love to do it. So we are going to try to get out of this. They got 2 on, trying to ruin my shutout. I almost said perfect game, but wait, it's not a perfect game. My shutout. I'm trying to stop my shutout. But I say no. I'll strike you. Oh man, I think he 54 speed. Okay, good thing he's not fast enough to try to make a move home. Okay, let's go. 2 outs though. We can straight. Oh no. I feel like if they allow you to kind of set your defense, I think I would have brought them in a little. Don't want them hanging out too far if we just need 1 out. But top of the 7th now. Did they switch in? Yeah, they switched in another pitcher. So they're going to take the mop-up guy off. I'm wondering if they think they have a shot at winning the game now that they've got a run on the board. Oh man, knuckleballs. Wow. The absolute worst. We're going to get a home run off of that. You're going to try to sneak a fastball past me. It's not going to work, buddy. 451. We go the distance. That's what, the fourth home run on the day? Third or fourth? Ooh. We got the contact, but not what we wanted there. So, hey, come on. Let's push 10 runs today. Let's push 10 runs. 7th, we're on to the 8th. We got the 9th. Actually, yeah, we do have the 9th because we went first. We are the away team. So, see, it's 62, and then he's going to throw like a fastball 91, some crazy. Okay, 87, that's not too bad, but just the speed difference just gets you, man. It just gets you. 88 mile change up. He got me dead in sight. Deer in the headlights, just completely frozen. Man, I'm hitting all these way too low, just kind of slapping it over to the outfielders or infielders. I'm going to give up a 2-run shot, but they're still down by plenty. As long as I don't, man, I just don't want to strike out. Hate this. Hey, we're going to go lead off double, 105 speed. Probably not going to be able to turn that into a triple, though. Nah, he's going to get to second easily. So, 10th run is already up to bat. He's going to chop one over again. I do have to... okay, get him out of here. Let's go. Reliever. Anything has got to be better than knuckleballs. Even curveballs, dare I say. Whoops! We're going to go way up high, but can he get home from that? No, he's not. Going to throw that over to third. So 2 outs, our last chance with Kobe. Maybe we can get another home run on the board to finish this one up. That would be nice. It's going to be a 1-1 count for us. Ooh, 1-2 now. We misjudged that one. Way outside. 2-2. Off the edge of the bat. It's going to go over to the right fielder, Fleming. That's going to be it for us. 8-3. If we can hold them here. Yeah. 8-3 on the day. We start off with a grand slam, though. And we're looking good today. Not too bad. We got basketball possibly to look forward to. Baseball still working it out. Football later in the summer. I'm optimistic, but we have to kind of wait and see. Let's see. Let's look over the stats. We got home runs by Kobe, Mike, Gronk, and someone else. Wynn's going to go over to Gronk. Moves on to 12-5 on the season. Stats-wise, how many home runs do we have? It shows you. Yeah. 1 by Gronk, 2 by Kobe, 1 by Mike the Goat Trout. So we got four home runs on the day. What a game. Absolute blast. But thanks for tuning in this week. Like I said, we'll see you later this weekend. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your week. Stay safe out there. Peace out.